Patch Kids though. I feel like it's
Hell
gonna
yeah.
destroy your mouth.
Hell yeah.
Probably Starburst.
Okay.
That's a good one.
I would do that with Reese's.
It would
Yeah, I
make
eat the
a lot-
Starburst minis a lot. Although classic Starburst probably tastes better.
They're juicy,
They're way
but solid.
There's a lot of juicy.
They're way messier though, so I eat the minis because it's messier though.
What if we went with like gum?
That's what I was thinking. What's the baseball gum pouch?
Big League Chew?
Yeah.
Big League
Imagine.
Chew? A mound of a sugar hill of Big League Chew.
Is
Dude,
it
and then once you get to the top, you can just kind of like float away like in a hot air.
Well, I'm thinking like you get 2 for 1 if you pick gum, right? Like you can chew all the way through the gum, and then you have a trampoline when you're done, right?
Yeah. Or you could build like
And
a
what-
protective. Like,
Okay. Consider the following: what if you swallow the gum? Then you're full for 7 years. You don't even have to eat.
That's true.
In case anyone was wondering,
I can feel
we
my
aren't
IQ
wasting
going
this
down.
conversation on stream.
Is it?
Yeah, so this will be in the recording.
Good.
Oh,
This will be
no.
in the recording. Oh no!
I'm trying to think of like imagine warheads as a sugar.
Oh no. I mean,
That'd
but
be
like
like Bunker Hill.
by
One that I
definition,
could
though, that
do-
would be like a sugar hill. There's nothing
I
else in
think,
the
Pre-green apple Skittles, I could do that.
What about those like caramel apple lollipops?
Oh, dude, those are so fucking good.
Yeah, man.
But I don't know if I could have a whole mountain of them because they.
Also, I don't really want to dive into
Wait,
a pile of those.
Can I counter your Reese's Pieces?
No,
Whatever-
no Pieces.
Whatever it was.
Just Reese's.
Just
yeah.
Reese's. Okay, just can I counter your Reese's with Reese's sticks.
Oh no, you can't. Fast
I've
Break
never
is
had
the
the
only variation of Reese's.
Oh
that
my
is
God.
that variation of Reese's.
Fat. Oh, those are so fucking sugar.
They're so good.
I can't. I ate like 2, and I felt like I was going into some
They're-
shock.
They're what I buy before a road trip, like before I drive home, because I don't want to eat the rest of the day.
Hear me out though.
I'm listening.
The best college meal: white cheddar popcorn, Reese's sticks, and some kind of light beer. Oh, dude, those 3.
I mean, why do we have to limit that to college?
Well,
That's
like
just a good life meal.
Yeah, well, true.
Oh, the game's starting.
That's at the top of the food
That's fine.
triangle, I'd say. At least my food.
So
Have you ever
people
done
think
the?
I'm crazy,
Yeah.
but I way prefer citrus candies to chocolate candy.
Oh, you're wrong. Garg and I will continue this conversation.
No, I like a combination of both though.
Garg's is Sour Patch Kids. So
That's
how
fair.
are you gonna take that?
There are a few citrus candies that I'm willing to eat.
Jar.
Sour Patch Kids, gummy bears, gummy things I like.
But I don't even like gummy bears.
What?
They're okay.
I like sour citrus.
Let's
I should
all.
put it at there.
Can we sing
mean-
Happy Birthday to Sunball 12 real fast?
Yeah.
Are you ready? Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
you.
Happy birthday to you. Oh, is he going for a birthday cap?
Oh,
Happy
birthday,
birthday! Oh, he fucked it up.
What the
12.
fuck, Samba 12?
I'm not singing any more happy birthday to you. You needed to cap that. You didn't earn it.
Oh,
Birthday
to you.
But anyway, yeah, I already told you my favorite candy is like Starburst and Skittles. So
Yeah,
that's just kind of me.
the fatty in me likes chocolate. Oh, Dennis is
There's a
complaining.
fatty
Not.
in you right now. It's kind of.
You know, one crave I never got into was Nutella.
Oh, I don't like Nutella.
I'm not, I ain't feeling
I
that.
was never
know-
fascinated by
You know what else I don't like? I'm not a huge fan of chocolate in my dairy.
Did you just say you're not a huge fan of Dick?
Yeah, well, that either. But
dude, Dick is
chocolate in my
awesome.
dairy, man, hate it.
Dick in my
Nothing like
dairy.
nothing like a big old dick.
Get your dick out my dairy, bro.
Oh, but actually, my favorite chocolate candy.
No, I'm just thinking of that Reese's Pieces commercial. Reese's commercial. You put your chocolate in my peanut butter.
Yeah.
You put your dick in my dairy.
Oh, we got the first
Oh.
cap.
Oh, did you see Turds Boost right there?
I did
That
not.
was super fucking cool. Good job. You probably did it on accident.
What do you do?
Those the
bottom
portal
boost.
boosts. He took one into the other,
your
but it
voice
swung
crack?
shot him around.
No.
No,
Okay.
fuck you. Anyway, My favorite chocolate candy, this is kind of cheating because you're altering it a little bit, is a frozen Snickers bar.
Ooh.
Have you ever had a frozen Snickers?
No.
Yeah.
It's so fucking good.
Is it called a Snickers like popsicles or?
Well,
Oh,
no, it's
dear,
literally
you
just a
can't take
Snickers
that
bar that you put in the
bomb.
freezer.
Oh, I'm sure they have some kind of.
Well, yeah, they do. They have like
They have like
I'm
a
sure.
Snickers ice
But this
cream
is just a
bar.
classic ass Snickers bar that like
Wait,
Betty White
would we
eats.
we wouldn't consider ice cream candy?
No,
No,
It's sweet,
no,
but
no,
it's
no.
Yeah. It's
That's why
yeah.
this
Get
is
your
like-
dick out of my
it's-
dairy.
it's
That's what I'm saying. This is like an alteration,
No
but
dick in
Snickers
my
is candy, but it's like an alteration of it. You know.
Yeah.
But
Oh, like
there was these,
what about like a frozen Thin Mint? Do y'all freeze
I
your
mean,
Thin
it'd be the
Mints?
same concept. I haven't
Yeah.
had a frozen Thin Mint though.
I'm not a fan of Thin Mints.
Ooh,
Yeah.
mint chocolate is like my favorite flavor.
If I want
of all
mint,
time.
I'll have a mint.
I feel like the most like obscure personalities like
Be
mint.
overcome by the Zerg.
Like
Really?
there's no like basic person that's just like, yeah, I like mint. So what?
Like I like spearmints. Like if I'm drinking coffee in the morning, usually I have like a thing of mints up on my work desk, and I'll freaking pop that in after that.
Okay.
You know, but that's different.
I
Doesn't make my
only
mouth feel
drink
fresh.
Diet Dew.
Oh,
Diet
Diet Dew sucks.
Yep.
I drink a little bit too much of Mountain Dew. I'll have coffee in the morning, and then I usually grab a Mountain Dew for the afternoon. and then
I'm a
it's-
Diet Dew kind of guy.
I just
No,
I don't
these
That's
think
my
block-
dad.
These blocks by Red Team have been much better than the
the other
blocks by the
ones.
Blue Team. Yeah.
Well, some balls has played literal minors before, so I can't be surprised.
I'm not paying attention because
I'll get the solo.
I really want to talk about soda here.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm not
Okay,
a big
okay,
soda
all right,
fan.
all right.
You don't like
Favorite
soda?
Go.
I
Okay,
like
wait. Did you say I want to talk
Oh,
about
you're not a
soda
fan.
so that we could not talk about soda?
No, so that you guys could argue why soda is amazing.
So it's all
You know-
about the
You know
effort.
what? I'm not going to argue because I think it's bad for you and your teeth. It's not
Oh,
necessarily.
absolutely.
It doesn't necessarily even taste that good to me.
Have
I
you
smoke
But I
considered?
kind of.
coffee, so that's not really an argument for me.
True.
But
Like,
I have
don't
a
give I
bit.
clearly don't give a shit about my teeth.
But I have a bit of. Well, yeah, I drink coffee too. But I have a bit of an addiction to like.
Oh.
Even though I'll drink a variety of caffeines,
Yeah.
but like for some reason, like sometimes Mountain Dew just
It
It's
hits
like
you so much
placebo-
faster.
it placebos me
Yeah.
into thinking it's doing more for me when
Ah.
it really isn't.
I see.
Dude, there could be so many caps in this game.
I
if
did,
people just
however,
took food.
I fully gave up dark sodas forever
Why?
because they are proven to increase your odds of getting a kidney stone.
Oh.
Yeah, but
Have you had
Mountain Dew's so much worse than dark sodas.
Have you had one?
It is worse for you, yes. No, I haven't, but I know all about the pain they cause.
Oh.
Okay,
you-
fair.
I thought my appendix burst.
Oh, you're talking
Like,
about have I had a kidney stone?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
I
that-
rolled on my floor thinking my appendix was bursting. Called my mom. I was like, "We need to get the fuck out of here." Like I'm at my apartment. I was like, "There's no way I'm calling an ambulance. I may be dying,
but fucking ambulance.
but fucking ambulance, because I am not going into debt for whatever the fuck's happened to me." Luckily, I didn't, because it was just a kidney stone.
Nice.
But
and that's before you even had to pass it through your dick hole.
yeah,
You get-
and luckily I was
Does
on
that count as dairy?
a ton of drugs.
Yeah.
I don't think. Well, it's calcium.
But Cap, I'll agree with you. Mountain Dew is definitely worse for you than like
Oh,
root
yeah.
beer, but it isn't really much of a cause towards getting a fucking kidney stone.
Sure, but
I don't-
Dr. Pepper is so.
Yeah, no shit. I gave up Dr. Pepper pretty hard.
Oh,
I
so
I still do love root beer because it's like one of those sodas that, like, you know, it's one of the few sodas you can get that can actually
Oh.
find like
Everyone
a correctly
bailed.
made one. You know,
yeah.
like one that's actually like a specialty and tastes really fucking good coming out of
With
a fresh bottle.
that sassafras in it. Mhm.
Yeah, and you just drink it out of a bottle like a beer, and it just tastes so frothy and good.
Mm.
But I
Oh.
just had to give it up.
What do you
For
think
some
about
reason
cream
up here-
soda?
No, fuck cream soda. Ass.
No, yeah, cream soda's ass.
Get your dick out of my soda now.
cream soda tastes like what getting a dick in the ass. is like.
Like a little rough at first, but then you kind of like it later on. The more you do it.
Yeah.
The further you go along, it definitely gets creamier and sits a little better. But in the end, you still know what you're doing.
We call that a cream soda pie.
I call that a creamsicle. Deerf is AFK. I want to point that
No,
out real quick.
these are
It's just-
These are.
I bet his mom. Do you think his mom's yelling at him? Like,
Yeah,
100% guaranteed your mom was yelling at him.
You know what probably happened? He was like, dude, mom, just watch this game. I really like it. Just check it out. This is why I should stay up late. And then he links her to the stream.
Oh no.
We're like, yeah, get your dick cream soda here.
And then his fucking hentai pops up, and it's just all downhill from there.
Oh, poor hentai.
All right, follow-up question. Ever watched hentai? Like, actually watched it?
Like,
No.
full length?
Wait, I'm not done
Feature
talking.
film?
Can I do one more soda topic real
One
quick?
more soda topic, and then we'll go into
All right.
hentai.
So you know how people are like Coke or Pepsi?
Right.
And
They
everyone's
both
like,
suck.
Coke. Is Pepsi okay? Everyone's like, ugh, I guess. Up here, people will be like, hey, I'll take a Dr. Pepper. And others will be like, is root beer okay? And it's like, no, those aren't even comparable.
No.
Like, why
What's
are you
actually
offering me
fascinating,
that?
though, is that it's mostly based off your region. People drink Coke or Pepsi as like the main soda they drink.
Hmm.
And then there's just a couple of random regions where Dr. Pepper is the Coke or Pepsi of that area.
It's so good.
And it's just, but it's just
will
kind of
say
random, you
I
know.
do like
Yeah.
Dr. Pepper out of all sodas.
Like everywhere you go, people drink Mountain Dew because of the caffeine. But-
Also, the like, yeah,
Gamer.
gamer feel. And
Like Mountain Dew and root beer are like constant everywhere. But like,
Mhm.
there's all you areas choose between Coke or Pepsi, and it's
We
kind of
should agree that if
because
you
they both fucking suck.
if you've played Halo, you've had a Mountain Dew.
Can we talk real
Yeah, you're
fast
right.
about this tag program and how Blue has had multiple 2 is worse than 1 scenarios?
All right, dear. If I saw your cap there, dear. If I saw
That was pretty. Dude, that's actually the second cap in a row that Red was pretty dank on.
yeah, that first one. I know we didn't talk about it. Sorry, I don't know who did it. If you're watching,
Sorry,
this,
guy.
I'm sorry, we didn't recognize your awesome cap, but it was cool. So,
We've recognized no awesome cap.
It was
Okay.
probably Naga.
I'm ready for you guys to talk about hentai if you want.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
okay.
won't
You were
be.
answering the question, Garg.
I won't be
Well,
of much
okay.
service in this conversation.
I've definitely watched like some Rule 34 shit.
That's,
Like, where
that's not
it's
the
like,
same.
you know, like 30. No, then I've never watched it.
What does that mean?
Rule
You don't know
34.
what Rule 34 is?
No.
It's
What? By no
It's-
means am I a weeb.
what
Like,
essentially
No,
means
Rule
that
34
if-
is not a weeb thing.
No.
okay, tell me what it is then.
It's a life thing.
Okay.
It just
but-
okay. That's exactly what it means, though. Is Rule 34 is that if it exists, there is porn of it, and so it became a
Oh.
broader term for porn of just really random shit.
Right.
Like the most common stuff is like Star Wars porn,
Right. Like-
Family Guy porn, shit
Video,
like cartoon.
video game porn.
Yeah.
Mm,
Overwatch porn.
I'd watch some
shit like that.
Princess Peach.
Hell
Well, yeah, exactly.
That was,
Mario
that was
porn.
actually a big influx of Rule 34 was Bowser. As
Yeah,
a
the
woman.
Bowser.
Yeah.
Bowsette. That's
Yeah.
Rule
That's-
34 right
that's a
there.
rule.
Gotcha.
Well, it's Rule 34 if Bowsette is taking a cock in her ass.
If the dick's in her dairy.
Yeah, the dick is in her
If the
dairy.
dick is in her dairy, it's Rule 34.
Mm.
Oh, well.
It depends. If you ask
know where my-
Bamboozler, then yes.
More
You know
like
what?
more
There
like
should
Lucky
be-
Spermer, am I right?
There should be Rule 34 gay porn, I feel like. Because if you include all the women, they're all underage. So it's.
Wait. Oh, Tag Pro, yes.
Yeah,
that's
tag
true.
pro.
Well, no, there was some old Tag Pro women.
There's like old lady. Or.
Old saggy lady was a dude, but there was one that
There
lady.
was old.
Old lady was an actual like middle-aged
Yeah.
woman, and then old saggy lady was just some college guy.
Right. Yeah, I remember I was gonna make a montage, and I was looking for woman clips because there was like a female part. It was stupid. I'm stupid.
So
But-
it was like Avengers Endgame.
Yeah. Oh, oh God! Don't even get me started on that. We got this. But yeah. No, like I was just looking for like a role to fill in for this like verse in the song that was a female, and I had Old Saggy in there later on. I was like, I don't think this is a chick. Like trying to remember who Old Saggy Lady is, and I kept mistaking them for Old Lady, and then it completely ruined the montage because I thought that was a dude.
But
I mean,
since I
still
just
could've
brought it
found
up, since I brought it up. So that scene, I don't care. Like the full female power thing, sure, fine. I don't care. Do that.
I don't
People liked it.
think we should talk about this.
No, it was so.
No,
No,
I'm
not
I'm
just
not
for
bringing it up.
spoilers reasons more
No,
than
it's not a big spoiler because I'm not going to bring up the specifics.
Okay.
But okay, so Captain Marvel, everyone knows she's in the movie. Everyone knows she's super OP, and in that particular scene, she goes, "I've got this." And you're like, "Yeah, she probably does. She's insanely powerful."
Yeah.
And a couple of the others start showing up, and then Okoye, just a regular woman with a spear. Well, not regular. She's a badass, sure, but she's just a non-powered woman with a spear. She's like, she's got help, and I'm like, she doesn't need your help.
Right.
She could very easily just fly through everything in front of her and do the thing that she's
She
supposed to do.
just destroyed a goddamn spaceship.
Yeah.
Well,
Spoiler ban's been lifted. Spoiler alert. If spoiler alert after a spoiler. Blah, 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 blah. Honestly, if someone hasn't seen Endgame by now, they don't care that much.
Right.
But yeah, that's just, it cracks me up. It's like, she's got help. It's like, she did not need it.
but they all lined up, and it was just so cheesy.
It was cheesy. But at the same time, the whole thing. Okay, I'll clarify. I love the movie, but
I don't.
That's fine.
I love the movie. It was so
I don't
good.
want to get into this. I don't want to get into it because it'll freaking tilt me to try and get to because I just feel good about it. I'm not interested in.
I'm not going to say I tried to get you to not talk about it, but
no. I mean, from a critical standpoint, because I enjoyed it. I could see why some people wouldn't, but for me, in the way I connected to those movies, it hit everything it needed to. Because it was cheesy, but it was cheesy for the reasons that made the fans that were there for all 10 years really, really happy.
You know what took me out of it was the whole time travel thing.
Yeah.
All they needed to say was, it doesn't matter. I would have been fine with that, but they kept talking about it, kept going into it.
What do you mean? That's all they did. They just explained away any chance of having a plot hole by doing it the way they did.
Okay, except a Mobius strip, whether it's inverted or not, is the same thing. And so Tony Stark is an idiot.
Well, every single Marvel movie has a sciencey thing that makes zero sense.
True.
Thanks, Vader. My favorite are the Ant-Man movie specifically because they just say quantum everything and none of it makes any sense. But you don't really care. It's about fucking Ant-Man.
Right.
You know who sucks? Ant-Man. You know who doesn't suck? Paul Rudd.
Dude,
Mackenbacken's getting a pup. Did it? Mackenbacken has a juke juice. One Jimmy Jake for Mackenbacken.
Along with everyone who wasn't an Ant-Man fan in comics, did not give a fucking shit.
You nerds read the comics?
No, I don't. But
okay.
I would keep up on storylines, but I never fucking looked up Ant-Man storylines. I'd be like, so what did the Avengers do against Doctor Doom this one time? Because those are cool characters.
Does anyone know what the score of that first half was?
I think it was 5-3, 6-3.
Which team? Which team's behind? Which team am I rooting for?
It was Blues.
Macon's team is currently winning.
Okay.
And I'm assuming, I'm not biased at all. Macon.
Mackenbacken.
But I didn't give a shit about Ant-Man. But then fucking Paul Rudd is just a national treasure.
Dude, Paul Rudd's so good. Is he Canadian?
No.
He feels Canadian.
I think he's from California. Let me look it up.
Yeah.
Bacon's going for a second pup. Oh, he's such a nice guy. Just gave it to hell yeah.
All right, he's from America. Without looking it up, guess what state he's from?
Minnesota.
Wyoming.
You're both super wrong. East Coast.
New York.
Nope.
New Jersey.
Ah, ding 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 ding.
Bam.
Okay,
So I was extra wrong because I guess California first.
Yeah.
But the first Ant-Man wasn't amazing, but Paul Rudd was, and the second one wasn't amazing, but Paul Rudd was.
Dude, the second one I straight up fell asleep during.
I mean, nothing really happens, but I enjoyed it because Paul Rudd. It has a scene where Paul Rudd is playing Michelle Pfeiffer. That's fucking incredible.
Did the thing.
Yeah, he almost did the thing.
Oof, you hate to see that thing.
You know what movie I am excited for?
Detective Pikachu, because it was amazing.
Oh.
What blocks?
Those were hella blocks.
The Red Sea,
literally.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I'm also excited for
Detective Pikachu. Can we talk about Detective Pikachu?
I haven't seen it, so it's not going to go anywhere. Okay.
Okay.
We can't talk about it if only one person has seen it.
Can I lecture you about Detective Pikachu?
No, it's about fucking Pikachu who's a detective. I get it.
I would like a 6-minute and 38-second long.
I mean, I'm still going to watch it, just not in theaters, so don't tell me everything about it.
The best thing about it was what made me super excited also had the 6-year-old kid behind me super excited. Like, just all of the, like...
What? That your penis was out the whole time? Your name was CP for nothing.
He almost hit that boost.
Yeah, he almost saved the cap in the hellest of ways. I don't know what that means.
Now I'm waiting for an NSFW warning from Vader.
We think everyone just kind of knows with the Tag Pro stream. That's what you're getting.
The very first thing we talked about was a lot more NSFW.
Get it, Macon? Oh.
Yeah. Alright, intermission. Tag Pro lol.
Okay. So what did...
It was good because it gave me a chance to shit my pants. Anyway.
So what's on your mind, Garg? We only have like 4 more of these games to go. So.
I'm honestly waiting for my pizza. Like, that's all I can think about.
Yeah.
Alright.
My pizza.
You just...
Wait, who dies? Just say it. Now you have to.
Who dies in Detective Pikachu?
Yeah.
Captain America.
I'm not gonna say that because that would be spoilers.
YouTube.
Pretty hard.
Ryan Reynolds.
No, Ryan Reynolds lives.
Ryan Reynolds never dies.
Does Ryan Reynolds make a cameo? Also, my pizza's.
Has Ryan Reynolds ever died in a
I'll
movie?
be right back. He died in Wolverine.
No,
The
the
one
end
where he
credit
got his
shows he
mouth
was still
shut.
alive.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, that's lame.
And then
I'll
they
be right back.
obviously canceled anything after that movie because it was fucking garbage.
Yeah.
And before Wolverine X-Men Origins spoilers on stream.
Good call. I'm not gonna lie, I barely know actors' names, so I don't really know any other movies besides Deadpool that Ryan Reynolds is in off the top of my head.
Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that's why I said other movies.
Well, he really wasn't in that much else. He was in Green Lantern.
Oh yeah, he kind of
He was
sucked.
in like a lot of like rom-coms where he played the same character because he like really wanted to play like.
Isn't he in one with Jennifer Aniston, the most attractive woman of all time?
I don't know. He's in one with Sandra Bullock.
Ooh, that's another very attractive woman.
It's The Proposal with Sandra Bullock.
That's the exact movie I was thinking of. So.
Oh, okay. So, all right, we're gonna talk about The Proposal with Ryan
right.
Reynolds and Sandra Bullock. Have you seen it? Have you actually seen this movie?
Yeah. So the Piccolos loved this movie, and on band trips, I would always be on buses with
The Piccolos specifically loved The Proposal.
Yeah, they just loved the movie so much.
Were they
have to watch it on
fans of the
every band.
actors?
I
Were they
think so.
fans of
Yeah.
Alaska?
Yeah, they just loved Alaska.
I like how it had the Oscar from The Office, and
Yeah.
he was trying not to get deported the whole movie. A very strange subplot in this movie that was pretty much there for no reason.
Macon
at all.
has the flag.
Oh, Macon!
Oh, you need to see it.
Oh!
300 IQ.
Even with the flag, Macon Bacon.
He's
is
still a
defensive
defender.
wizard. He's a defender. Anyway, back to The Proposal.
Yeah. Back to the real.
I have to say what I like about that movie is the part where it ends. First of all,
That's definitely a highlight.
a movie that strangely chooses the song "It Takes Two" to play during the end credits for no particular reason.
Huh.
Even though that song was very much taken by a movie called "It Takes Two," which was a direct ripoff of The Parent Trap.
Oh, great movie.
So
Have you-
are
okay,
we
have you
doing
seen
Parent
It
Trap
Takes Two?
spoilers? No, I haven't.
So it has the Olsen twins as the Lindsay Lohan's role.
Okay, then I probably have watched it.
It had
My sisters were big Olsen twins kind of people.
yeah, it
growing up.
wasn't like where they played themselves, but you know they couldn't play anything but themselves.
But yeah.
But it was just a fucking Parent Trap. I mean, twins from different lives. Like it opens up, one of them's like in New York. She wears her hat backwards. She's playing stickball. She's a tomboy. One's like a princess,
Mm-hmm.
and they get their parents to get together. Except in this
Did you
case,
see Macon win that pup?
no, I didn't. I'm
It
too
was
busy
a
talking about the Olsen
roaming
twins.
bomb. You can continue now.
I like how the other Olsen sister turned out to be a way better actress and way hotter. Elizabeth Olsen. Scarlet Witch.
Disagree.
What?
I'm with Garg.
Yeah, I'd like my women to look like they're from concentration camps.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I appreciate the meme, but has Capuke not seen the Olsen twins recently?
They
No,
look
that's fair.
awful.
They look like
I
they're
have not.
like
I have not
fucked up.
seen.
They
the
look
Olsen
really
twins
fucked up.
either.
Like I said, like they're from concentration.
I'm
camps.
thinking of like sexually frustrated 14-year-old cat puke sitting in the
No,
basement
and that's fair.
watching Olsen twins, right?
But
Like
now as adults, Elizabeth Olsen is a lot more put
Yeah.
together.
okay,
Yes.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not gonna Google the Olsen twins right now.
I kind of want to, but
If you take her as a character too, she could jerk you off without touching you, which sounds like a win-win.
Yeah, but she also likes Vision, who is the worst character ever invented by Marvel.
Yeah, but he's dead.
That's true. Spoilers.
Infinity War spoilers, whatever.
That's
Comes
true.
back.
Yeah, but Paul Bettany is pretty cool.
No, I mean, I
he's
love
not a bad actor.
Jarvis.
What'd you say?
I love Jarvis.
No, what did Garg say?
Oh.
I said, yeah, he's a good actor.
They actually, I thought he was in Solo. He, I think they underused him. Like he was actually kind of a good villain,
You know what
but he's in
movie
like two scenes.
what movie I really liked him in, which is not that great of a movie, but I really enjoy watching from time to time, is Legion.
He was in that?
Pretty sure he's the angel, right?
Yeah, was he? Let me look. I don't know why I'm actually so surprised. I never saw this movie. I'm just like, really?
What movie?
What?
Such a
Oh, yeah, you're
one-off
right.
movie.
He starred in that movie. Okay.
What movie am I googling?
It's called Legion. It's essentially
Yeah, he
a
played
group
Michael.
Of people. Yeah, it's a group of people trapped in a gas station restaurant in the middle of fucking nowhere in the Midwest. Or
Been there.
West.
I've been there.
And essentially there's like this chick who's pregnant, and she's pregnant with some basically
Dude,
a god.
They made a lot of money on this movie.
Really?
Yeah, they made $40 million. That's
I'm
like profit,
surprised.
not. Yeah,
Well,
it was a
Budget
really,
usually
like,
doesn't
low,
include like marketing and stuff though,
that's fair.
which is usually a
it
lot
was
of
fairly
money.
low budget, and I feel like it wasn't really advertised.
26 million budget, 68 million box office.
Ooh, and 19% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Is that domestic or domestic and worldwide or what?
total.
That's a quick
It's
Google.
total. I'm on the
That's
page. It's total.
Google US dollars.
Okay, so it made money. Maybe
Oh, yeah.
if you don't count. Well, does the budget? Does that include marketing?
No, it doesn't.
Which they really
Budgeting
didn't
is like cost to make the film, and marketing is something different.
because I mean they didn't really market it. So
Well, like specifically, like we'll take Avengers again because that obviously like those kind of movies get more marketing than anything else on the fucking planet,
oh,
and so that like is like the fucking cost of the budget alone to fucking market that shit.
which they really don't have to do at this point.
No, and they really didn't until like a week before the movie. So they really let it just people lose their fucking mind.
You know what I'm happy
Figure it
about?
out.
I'm happy they beat out Avatar. I hated
Yeah.
that movie.
They haven't yet.
Didn't they like 2 days ago?
They beat it domestic, not
Oh, okay.
not number one all time though.
Gotcha.
You know what?
But-
I saw a video on YouTube where
Dear,
they
watch your mouth. Okay.
they interviewed random people on the pier. And
And
they're
a
like, hey,
so
they're like, "Hey, can you name any character from Avatar?" And the first guy's like, "Aang, easy." And they're like, "Oh, okay, no."
I only know the main character's name because there's like a video like from some YouTube channel where it's like a gaming channel and the chick is painted like an avatar and she keeps saying his name in a really weird fucking way.
Is this some Rule 34 or
No, it's just a joke.
Gotcha.
And she's just like talking really weird and apparently his name is Jake Sully.
Mm.
Yeah, everybody knows that. And also
But-
Sigourney Weaver.
But as far as like being the biggest box office hit, and most people not knowing any of the characters' names just goes to show like what a spectacle that movie was at the.
There's
Well, yeah, it
a
was a cultural
bird dragon
phenomenon
thing.
that went away.
I mean, it's Dances with Wolves. It's a good story.
Yeah.
No, it's Pocahontas.
which is
basically the
Dances
same
with Wolves.
Is it?
Yeah, it Dances with Pocahontas.
Dances with Wolves.
Pocahontas
is
with
just Pocahontas
Wolves is
with
better.
extra steps.
Now that's some Rule 34 shit right there.
Which one?
Pocahontas with wolves.
I think you have to call her Pocahontas for the record.
True.
Dude, I like how Pocahontas was like 12 when she died.
And got married to John Smith. Yeah.
No, she got married to a different guy. John Smith is a
John Ralph?
broad. Yeah, like John Ralph or something. John Ralphio.
Yeah, John Ralph. Oh, now we have to talk about Parks and Rec because it's
All
my
right.
favorite show.
Right off the top. But favorite Parks and Rec character.
Andy.
Okay. Garg.
I would say Andy.
3, 2,
Space.
1.
Yeah, I guess Andy.
Yeah.
All right, that discussion's over with.
Ron
His name is
Swanson.
Ron
All right.
Swanson.
I
mean,
mean,
I
Ron's my
could've-
second choice.
Honestly, I could have picked someone else, but I didn't want to get. I mean, you know who I think I wouldn't call him underrated, but I also just really love Ben. He's just such a
No,
good
Ben's
character.
so boring.
No,
Ben-
Ben's great,
Ben is all of my grad school friends and what I hate about them.
but he's great.
No.
I loved Ben from the moment he was fucking crying in a Batman scene.
Cones
That's one
of
of the-
Dunshire.
You know
That's-
why I think
Okay.
you like him? Because you're like, it's me.
No,
made it.
it's not me. I don't cry. I'm not
Also,
a crier.
my favorite Ben moment is the low calzone zone.
Oh,
Oh,
Ben,
yeah.
Ben and the calzone joke is amazing too.
Also, just the whole stop motion animation thing.
Yeah. Oh,
Watch
the
it.
fucking like the half a second long clip and Rob and Chris is just like,
Dare.
oh,
Realizes he wasted his life for the last like month. That's how I feel with Tag Pro sometimes. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
watch me dominate on Tag Pro for like the last month, and it's. So
I mean,
fun.
if it's like a personal thing, I can see why you might not like him as much. But like, I don't know. I just thought he's just. I like how he's serious at first, and you realize he's just a massive dweeb.
He's so dweeby.
But he's like, the romance that they have going on is one of like the least annoying TV romances ever.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually something that show does really well. Is that none of like the
You don't hate the
Except-
romances.
except
yeah.
for Mark Brandanowitz.
Dude,
which was the
Brandana
worst
Quits
time. Brandana Quits.
is
Except for the him and Anne and him and Leslie thing, like all of them. Were good
Yeah.
after that,
yeah.
especially
Dude,
freaking.
April and Andy is just that's what
yeah.
I want in life.
It's goals. All right, I don't know. We might all agree on this one, but what about the worst character, main character that is?
Oh, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom. It's definitely Tom.
He's just
The-
Tom Haverford.
I still think he still makes me laugh. But
Vader.
He's a really
Your
offensive
opinion?
shit. Wait, well, Gar, did you say Tom too, or you
No.
someone else got your goat?
No, I don't care for the. I don't know her name, but the black lady.
Oh, Donna.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean she has a
I
main
mean-
cast, so that's fair.
I mean, I would consider them. Well, I'd consider Tom more of a main character. I
Well,
guess.
yeah, for sure.
You
I
know,
think
I don't care for the nurse.
And Perkins.
But no, I don't like as a character. I don't. I love how Amy like reacts and acts around her. And
Yeah.
Amy.
how she plays off.
Amy
her.
Oh,
Poehler.
Amy Poehler. I was like,
No, like
do
I
you mean
like
April, Andy, or Anne?
like I think she's great for that relationship. But
Yeah.
as far as her as a character, I
Well,
think
yeah.
she's the weakest in terms of
Well,
comedy.
yeah, she's supposed to be like the more normal one.
Yeah, she's supposed to be the one who
which by
gives
nature does make her a
credence to
little more
it, yeah.
boring for sure.
Right.
she's the Carla in Scrubs, right? Everyone hates Scrubs
Yeah.
because somebody has to keep that group in check.
That's
And I think
true.
I'm guessing Cap, you can have the same reason, but the reason Tom's my least favorite is he's just a shitty person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And the others, they can be annoying, but they're generally pretty solid people.
Mhm.
And he's just a fucking garbage human, which can make him really funny sometimes.
Right.
Although
Like,
when they're
he's just
designing the
like-
mural and he brings that picture of shapes,
Yeah,
I
the
love
fucking-
that picture.
That's such a good scene too. He just like gets so obsessed with it. It's fucking incredible. Like even him as like my least favorite, he still has so many good fucking moments.
Yeah.
him and the nurse was an awful.
I hated that
Oh
relationship.
yeah, I should have
too, yeah.
listed that. That was
Oh.
a complete waste of time,
Oh, it was.
which I think they realized later,
Yeah.
and they made
Yeah.
fun of it. But yeah, it was like why?
How do you guys feel about 30 Rock?
I've
comparison
never.
to-
I've only watched like the first 3 episodes.
You should give it a watch.
I've watched bits of it. I find it hard to relate to personally.
Yeah.
It's
I-
not
Oh,
as
what a
adorable.
grab.
Yeah, it's probably because it's like TV, you know.
Nobody told him.
no
Nobody was
way.
like, "Hey, this asshole just grabbed on us and it's coming straight in."
He's out, by the way.
What a fucking asshole! How would
Oh
you do
no! And then they all boosted backwards.
Oh no.
Oh, Glitchy's
Oh
got it.
no!
But I think I wouldn't say the other two shows in its vein are relatable to me either. But they're like more normal people, I guess. Like Office and
like-
Parks and Rec.
They're both like
They're
about
like mundane
jobs,
lives with
right?
weird
Like
shit.
normal jobby kind of people.
Yeah, not like it. I mean, not
Not-
that that's what makes the show good, but
Right.
like I could still.
That's
I could
what makes
probably
it more
watch 30 Rock and enjoy
relatable.
it.
It's government
Thing.
work versus celebrity work.
Yeah.
Yeah, or just fucking mundane 9 to 5 work like
we
the Office.
all understand bureaucracy, like in whatever
I'm
facet
making
of
almost
the job
juked.
that we. But in terms of the entertainment industry, we can't really relate.
Exactly.
I don't know. I'm a huge Brooklyn Nine-Nine fan.
Dude,
Yes.
B99 is so
That show.
good.
I didn't watch the latest season. I wasn't into it as much.
Can I get a 9-9?
Nine-Nine.
Nine. Yeah, no, that's a great show.
The most recent season had a couple boring episodes, but there's some that make me laugh so hard.
There was one episode where I felt like they never stopped talking. Like there was never like a break. And it
I just want to
really
go upside
bothered me.
down, Z's.
Oh, I think we can all agree on the worst character on Brooklyn Nine-Nine though.
Gina.
Oh.
It's fucking Gina.
Because of the same reasons that Tom's the worst person.
And I think
Yeah.
that's a big issue with.
Well, it's
the
even
most
worse for
recent season.
Nine-Nine because Nine-Nine the characters are wacky, but they're all like they're wacky good people.
Yeah.
Or like weird, except for fucking Hitchcock, which is funnier than Gina.
Dude,
Well, that's what makes them funny is they have.
Yeah.
this-
Yeah. Well, Hitchcock is a piece of shit. And they know he's a piece of shit.
but like a lethargic, like just doesn't want to do anything. piece of
Yeah,
shit,
and he
not
works with
a-
Scully, so it makes it funny.
Yeah,
Gina's
Scully's
a
just
piece
such a
of
nice
shit.
guy.
Who the show doesn't treat as a
Balance.
piece of shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The show
Well,
treats her like she's always right, but she's always a fucking
But
asshole.
she got way too much attention.
I know. I'm
Yeah.
so
with
glad she's
her
off the show.
leaving. Like she could have just been gone when she got hit by the bus. Would have been perfect.
That would have been a hilarious character ending. It'd have been a little dark for the show, sure, but it'd have
Yeah,
been really
but
fucking
still, it would
funny.
have been like better if they're just like she's gone, she's done.
Yeah, I mean, she got fucking smoked by that thing.
I thought it was funny that they even tried to like bring her back from it.
Yeah, and she's in the head brace. with
I'm
no-
honestly
oh, wait.
curious if there's some. I'm honestly curious if we all have the same favorite character though.
Probably not. Okay, maybe we do.
Wait, what did Garg say?
He said Charles Boyle.
Boiler's your favorite?
Hell
Um,
You guys like Boyle most?
It's
He is,
between
like, my
Boyle and
spirit
Terry.
animal.
My favorite's Holt.
Ah,
That
That's
one makes
not-
me laugh more than Holt.
I really like Terry loves yogurt jokes.
I mean, I love.
Yeah.
Okay, it's hard to say on this show because except for Gina, I love them all.
Why did
Yeah.
the tag pro sit on regrab instead of
'Cause it's-
leading? Yeah,
Like
Yeah.
they all make me laugh so fucking hard.
They do.
But I love one of the funniest gags to
great
me is
grab.
horny Amy.
Yeah,
She gets horny about the most insane things.
the most like grammar specific things.
Yeah, like
Jake's
if,
always
if
just
Jake
"Oh,
finally like does something like if he like does something organized, she's like,
yes.
I've never been so turned on.
But I made a
He's like,
binder.
Oh my
Ooh.
god. That's one of the episodes I love from the new season is the honeymoon one, where she dresses up as the
Yeah.
chick from Die Hard and he dresses up as like a fucking librarian. No, he dresses up as Dewey, the Dewey Decimal System guy.
Well, that's a great joke that they put in there too. The what is it? It's like an abbreviation of something. She's like, "Do you want to go ATP?"
Oh yeah, no, she
What
goes.
was it?
She goes. This B needs a C in her A, and Jake's like, "Oh my god." And she's like, "What?" I said, "This babe needs a coconut in her arms." He's like, "Oh, I thought you meant this bitch needs a cog in her."
That was so solid. And I
That
think
was
that was
also-
the greatest part about what was it? Fox that bought out the TV.
No,
show or
it
whatever?
was
No,
Fox.
no,
and they sold it
NBC.
to
Yeah.
Fox canceled and NBC picked it up, and
Yeah, but NBC has this like stipulation where they are allowed so many like
they allow bleep,
bouts. Yeah.
and Fox does not at all. So
Yeah.
that's why it was so funny. I think is 'cause
Right. Because
Fox
it
would
caught-
never ever allow that joke, and NBC
right,
would
and
just-
the whole show never did it, so it just totally caught you off guard. and
yeah,
they just
like I was
went all-
genuinely like fucking blown. I got shocked. I was like, "What the fuck?" That's such a graphic joke.
right.
I don't think I've ever heard a network TV show make a fucking joke like that. That was like so out of
Fucking
nowhere.
ass joke.
I want a pineapple
doesn't love
sweatshirt.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
So
pineapple
much.
slut. I love when he kept showing up just being fucking depressed. So
Dude,
fucking funny.
Mac and Backen has a tag pro. It's gonna lead to a couple caps.
Oh, dude, there's
Yeah,
another
they're kind of fucking
30
destroying
minutes
right
of
now.
this.
Yeah, we gotta do this for 30 more
To
minutes.
be fair, have we even watched the game?
I feel like I've said a few words about it. And everyone's just like, yeah, that's great, cat puke.
This is kind of like the B teamers can watch their playback while listening to a podcast.
yeah, sure. Any podcast they really want. If they want to listen to ours, they can. If they want to listen to something else, you're not missing much.
True.
I've sometimes considered playing as Velvet.
Oh, good save by Deer. As Velvet Thunder.
3,
Call me
I've-
2,
Velvet.
I've thought about the name Bing Pot.
Bing bot. That's the thing though. They set up Holt so well because he's so serious.
Well,
for
like
so
he's the
long.
gay straight man, right? Like,
Yeah, but then bit
it's
by
so
bit,
good.
they just added these little quirks to him, and the more they built up, it just got funnier and funnier every
Okay.
fucking time.
So let me ask this for debate. What show has better cold opens, Brooklyn Nine-Nine or The Office?
B99.
I think I have recency bias with B99.
We definitely have recency bias
B99.
in the fact. Okay, Peak Office had some of the most creative and like groundbreaking fucking
Okay.
cold opens ever.
So like
you
I
know.
like The Office, but I am not an Office fan.
See, I don't even really like.
I'm
The
not a
Office.
fanboy either. But here's the one point I do got to bring up is you don't have these B99 cold opens if The Office doesn't exist.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, but you also don't have good animated shows if The Simpsons don't exist, and we don't need to pretend The Simpsons is
But,
amazing.
no. But my point is that
Good
like,
argument.
you have to give a little bit of credit. Well, it's a little more specific than just animated shows, though. Like it's a very specific niche of a
Like
certain kind of
Family
comedy.
Guy wouldn't exist if it
That's
wasn't.
not what I'm saying.
Simpsons.
I'm saying something a little different.
South Park wouldn't exist if it
I'm
wasn't.
saying
for
something a
Simpsons.
little different, though. I'm like more specifically.
I'm trying to listen to your words.
So more specifically than just making an animated show and be like, oh, I'm gonna make an animated show now. It's like a lot of the same people who worked on that show perfected their craft doing like some of those fucking really, really, really creative and crazy and wacky cold opens on The Office. And then they were able to keep building on that with Brooklyn Nine-Nine. So naturally you would think, those are generally more refined or like
Yeah.
they just have more ideas,
Mhm.
because they've been doing it for so long. So like
So when I
it's-
think of
you can pick one, like you could say Brooklyn Nines are funnier, and I wouldn't disagree. You could say The Offices are more important, and that could be true.
okay, when I think of The Office cold openings, there's only two that come to my mind. There's the one where they sing and dance, and I hate that. And then there's Kevin and his chili.
The Kevin and the Chili one's fucking incredible.
And Kevin and the chili is amazing.
What's
Yeah.
the singing dance? I don't know what that one is.
Would
It's
you
just
count? Would you count the resuscitation with the wearing of the?
No, that's in the middle.
No,
of
that's in the
That's in the
episode.
middle.
No, the cold open to that one was when the fire drill, when everyone loses their fucking mind.
Ah, yeah.
No, that was good.
And
though.
Michael's the first one to sprint out.
He goes, "Everybody stay fucking calm." There's that one, but some of the old classics were like when Jim impersonates Dwight. and
Yeah,
the whole
yeah.
Bears beats.
Beats. Battlestar Galactica. Yeah.
Just shit like that. It's just like again, they're simpler. I feel like at least the older ones, they're a little simpler. They're just kind of funny character moments. And then Brooklyn Nine-Nine, they have just a lot of like fun, crazy ones, like one of the goats, the fucking Backstreet Boys one. That's
I love the one where Holt yells at the end because he guessed that Amy was late because she was
Yeah,
stuck
yeah,
in line
he-
at the bank. Yeah.
he goes, "Hot damn!"
Yeah.
Was that a different? Was that the same one?
It's the same one.
Yeah.
And apparently he was not supposed to do that. So like the entire cast
Yeah.
lost it.
I believe it.
Yeah.
And then there's the fucking marshmallow one where Boyle correctly predicts he's gonna go, "Woo, woo." That shit's why Holt's my favorite though. is he's-
You're right. Holt. The best cold opens have Holt.
Well, yeah, like I feel like the toppest of top funny moments are when Holt is like,
It is not Holt. Yeah.
yeah, the moments where he just the shell breaks and he does something insane. It just fucking, it's just especially early on before you know that he's gonna be that way.
This
just comes
only
as such
the
a
third
surprise.
game.
No, this is fourth.
Okay, thank God. I can count. I swear.
I will say personally though, I love Parks and Rec, but I think both of those shows have better cold opens than Parks and Rec generally.
Oh yeah, defo.
They weren't necessarily as cold open heavy, I guess.
Yeah,
But
I hear Parks and Rec and The Office are in the same like universe. Yeah,
is that true?
I believe that's a canon.
I mean, I know like a lot of them have like the same. Well, the same dude made like the freaking
Oh, somebody's
Office,
gonna do
not
it.
Office. Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, The Good Place, all that stuff.
Good Place isn't terrible. I haven't seen the 3rd season yet.
No, I love The Good Place. It's not as funny, but it has such a good story.
Are y'all excited for Rick and Morty here come November?
I've never watched Rick and
Will it
Morty.
happen?
Yeah.
You think?
Didn't
I
they
can't
like
discuss that. I've
officially
never seen
announce
it.
it?
I'm excited, but I'm not a big follower. Like once it's out, like of
Oh my
course.
god, no!
Dude,
it's
Derp
sick,
just
dude.
played him, man. Oh, if
He
he
would've
sits
capped
on the button, that's a
Yeah.
cap. Yeah.
Um,
You hate to.
I don't know. I never watched it. I never really. People
It-
were so like
It's really weird, man.
the people
like,
that
there's
well,
just
the
no
people that
way
like it
around
got
that.
so weird about it that I just couldn't really bring myself
Yeah.
to watch it.
That
Which I
was
don't
me.
like to
With
let
that
people
was me in
ruin
The
it
Office
for
for
me,
a
but-
long time.
The thing,
The,
okay,
the
and like
hype does build it up way more than it is.
the thing about The Office is that if you're gonna watch it, there is definitely a place to start and a place to just stop. So
Yeah.
I can see why you would want to ignore half of the show. But man, I could rewatch like that stretch of 3 seasons however many times I wanted to. And then there's like 6 seasons that are a complete waste of time.
Graham, what do you want me to do about this?
What did Graham say?
Graham said, "Is it streamed?" Somebody asked him, and Graham's like, "Yeah, it's streamed here, and we'll upload it to YouTube later." And he goes, "Oh, does it include commentary? I'm interested to see where I messed up." And I don't know what Graham's response is. He hasn't cut off.
It
Well, he-
includes commentary, but you're not gonna get what you want.
Well, they could see directly where Graham messed up on who he chose to commentate his game.
Yeah, he chose one too many of us.
All right, so let's back off the entertainment. I was gonna bring this up a while ago, but pizza.
Yeah.
Since Garg is eating some pizza,
Okay,
let's
what
talk
about it?
pizza.
It's good.
Yeah.
But pizza is such a diverse food with so many different
I
ways you can
prefer-
cook it.
You know what? I've
eat
been
it,
meaning to
what
touch
you can
up
put on
this
it.
right now is that people put pizza on a pedestal. It is pizza.
Okay,
Pussy on a pedestal.
It is
But that's
drunk
what I'm
food.
saying. That's
It
kind of what
should-
I'm getting
it
at.
should-
Oh, no,
question,
okay.
question,
No,
over,
no,
like,
no, 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 no,
complicated.
no, 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 no. Slow the
Question.
fuck down. You
What
do not
I
just call
what I
pizza
want to
drunk
say
food.
what I want to
I
say
agree. It's not drunk food.
what I want to say though is that people there should not be a discussion on it. Like,
Are you comfortable with pizza
Well, there can be
being
a discussion
shortened
on
to the
anything.
word za?
No,
Za?
that's fucking retarded.
Okay.
Only people that literally deserve to die would say that.
Is that like a Silicon Valley kind of thing? Like,
Okay, here's my
trying to get
rebuttal
some
to you,
I always
Garg.
just call it za.
Garg. Okay, so you say it's not worth the discussion.
No.
Here's my rebuttal.
Okay.
Are there an almost endless variety of things? Not like, okay, realistically, not just like silly meme nonsense, but almost like a fucking insane variety of things you can put on a pizza and eat and have it.
Yeah,
be good.
but you can put them all
Hold
in a
on, hold on.
sandwich
But
too.
you-
Like,
Okay, no.
is
okay,
that special?
Okay, and
Can
I
I get-
agree.
can I
Yeah,
get
okay,
past-
I agree. You could talk about sandwiches. I love some sandwiches.
I guess.
No, it's not the same.
I would say
Pizza's
We
it's
just
more
talked
like-
about candy for like 10 minutes. Why the
I
fuck you talking
I
about
would say
pizza?
it's more like bread. It's like asking someone, "Do you like bread?" Yeah, I like bread. Well, there's lots of different kinds.
No, it
bread.
is not. There's 50 fucking different varieties of this shit.
Yeah, there's
bread.
50 fucking different varieties of bread.
Yeah, there's white bread.
Okay, and
bread.
I would happily talk about what your
And
favorite
not
bread
only
is
that, but you can
if you
make
just let
toast.
me fucking finish my
You can
thoughts
put
about pizza.
avocado
All
on
right.
the toast.
I'm starting a 30-second timer. Tell me your thoughts on pizza. Go.
My point here's
it's
why you can talk
good.
about pizza. You can make all sorts of variety of crusts and how thick or small you'd like to make it, or if you even want crust at
20
all, who
seconds.
gives a fuck? You can make it. No, I'm going back in time. Okay, anyway. There's the fuckers who like veggies only on their pizza, and fuck that shit. People like meat only on their pizza, and that's kind of like, you know, a little
Gross.
bit
Oh my
uh,
goodness, did you see
a little
that?
bit heart attack. Yeah, I saw it. Whatever. Who fucking cares? Anyway, and then there's people like a little bit of both. Sure, you know, whatever fucking floats your boat. People like chicken. People like chicken fucking fajita pizza. People like chicken Alfredo pizza. people like fucking spinach on their pizza like they're goddamn fucking Popeye.
Did you know we were getting into a Forrest Gump style pizza discussion tonight? Because I sure as hell didn't.
My point is, there's so much fucking shit you can put on pizza, and if you let me finish in the first spot,
You're well
wondering,
over your
is
30
there a
seconds.
point where you go too far with how many fucking things you put on your pizza?
Obviously.
Well, yeah.
What is okay? That's
Have
why
you-
that's why I'm
okay.
heated. Is if you guys had let me finish 40 goddamn minutes ago, I would have
think
told
you're
you that I was
30
almost
seconds
agreeing.
up.
Do you remember the Office episode with the pretzels?
Yes.
That.
Okay, that's fair. And that's where you get into the conversation of like fucking dessert pizza
Okay.
and shit like that.
Is pizza with topping, pretzels with topping, is that technically a pizza?
No, fuck you. Shut up.
Wow.
That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, okay, define pizza.
I mean to bring up the
It-
fucking
it-
dictionary, the
it's
dictionary
bread.
definition.
Oh, you can't say a red sauce.
Pizza is
That's-
not fucking bread.
Define
There's
pizza.
the
Define
fucking
pizza.
different.
Hey, mister, I want to talk about pizza. Define
Pizza is a
pizza.
savory
Pizza
dish of
is-
Italian origin consisting of usually round,
you
flattened
can't
base
just
of
look up the definition.
wheat-based dough topped with tomatoes, cheese, and various other ingredients baked at a high temperature, traditionally in a wood-fired oven. Origin Italy. Variations calzone, panzerati, stromboli.
Whoa. I didn't know it was made out of various.
Yeah, who's
I thought I was
Various?
gonna say
That changes-
varieties,
That's
so I kind of got mixed up in there somewhere. So yes, I would agree. The basic definition of pizza is the fucking wheat-based
It's a
dough.
bread.
dough, bread.
Combined though is that whether you have the tomato sauce or if it's like a different style where you put like a
Barbecue
ranch or something like that,
sauce.
whatever, or
Or-
barbecue sauce,
Or
sure.
you know, you start with a wheat-based pretzel. You put
No,
some ranch
It's not
on
the
it,
fucking same.
and then
Okay, you wanted to go further? It fucking literally says consisting of a usually round, sometimes maybe square, flattened base of leavened wheat, not shaped like a fucking twisted pretzel. This isn't fucking like opposite day. It's a fucking
know what?
pizza.
Okay. Face, you win this one. You win this.
I'm very ready to concede.
He came out on all fucking cylinders right there. And I don't know what else to say other than I can
You guys don't understand the relationship I had with pizza before we got into
There's
this.
Clearly.
apparently pretzels.
Don't even go there again. I'm not done if I don't have to be. Alright.
Oh
How
man,
many non-drop pops do you think are happening so far?
I don't
there's
know.
Another one? No,
Guys, we
There's
should probably
five
win an
noticeable.
award for this stream alone.
I think so.
I should pull my free agency sign up so we can do this every Wednesday night.
If you want to get technical, you really should though. This is way better than playing tag pro. If you want to get technical about it. Oh my god, dear.
Oh, he's making the jukes though. He's got it. He's gonna do it still.
Yeah,
I
he does.
believe. Yep, there it is.
There it is. Cell block.
See, that's the patience I taught him back in season 13.
What a fucking surreal boat.
Yeah, just
You know, from watching this game, I realized I'm not gonna have any top 10s this week. And Space, I knew you could say the same before this game started, but
Oh yeah, I had one cap.
he's gonna cap again here.
oh, little mini boat. Do you think the next one will be longer? Put your votes in. I think the next one will be. If you can get another one.
Alright.
Oh, he's dicking him.
Oh,
This is
Oh,
on a roll. Butter him up and call him a fucking pretzel.
Oh, no, some balls money teed him.
oh,
Not
yeah.
Help him out, some balls.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Some balls. You should be ashamed of
Now
yourself.
Naga's just
Deerf
gonna
was
walk
counting
it
on
in.
you. Naga, that was Deerf's cap and you know it. Give him to him on your stats.
Naga should have slow cap for Deerf there and like paid F for his respect, you know, kind of situation.
Vader's giving him a nice little play-by-play to know what to expect on the stream. Alright, I need to... My chest is a little tight after that meltdown I just had. Let's talk about something a little something that calms. Okay,
Beer?
if we're talking, no, okay,
do you want to leave the
talking-
food arena?
no, we can. I was actually about to say, let's talk about what about mixed drinks?
Ooh, okay. I'm a cran vodka kind of guy, just because it takes me a lot to get
Okay,
drunk and I can
What
drink.
kind
it
of
different way.
vodka do you like?
You clearly don't put enough vodka in your drink.
Well, I'm saying
compared to
like
what did.
I can keep drinking that pretty easily.
You have a friendly
even-
bartender.
Well,
Wait,
I'm
you
usually
didn't
my
answer.
own
What
bartender.
vodka do you like?
I don't know.
I like
Clear,
those.
Oh my god.
free, cold, you name
Okay,
it.
maybe I'm being pretentious, but isn't there a wide difference in vodkas, Garg?
There's a lot of vodkas.
But the thing
But I
is,
mean-
if I'm drinking vodka, it's to get hammered, right?
There's,
Like,
That's
some-
fair. But
There's
if
some
there's
kind of
some
like
vodkas that are just
Rohypnol or some
complete
kind
garbage.
of Lysol or something.
I
One of
mean,
those.
Tito's is good, but like that's obviously way
Oh,
above my pay
Tito's.
grade.
The last, I can't drink Tito's anymore due
I
to
love
reasons.
Tito's.
Okay.
Tito's fucking destroyed me one
I can
night.
do Tito's and just like lime, and I'm good. And it tastes like nothing. To me.
Okay, to preface this, you guys know that I am smaller than you in terms of my
Yeah.
build.
Wait.
So I get drunk easier than both of you, I'm sure.
Yeah.
That's just kind of how the human body works.
Also, my alcohol consumption doesn't make sense. But go on.
Yeah, that's fair. And you also have more. You've drank more than me in your life too, because I'm not like a heavy. I'm not saying
Too much.
like I drink occasionally.
I should really quit drinking. I'm
I'm
if I went to
a
doctor and
0
told
or
him-
100% kind of guy with drinking.
If I
That's
told
fair.
my doctor how much I drank, he'd probably be like, "How are you not dead?"
But
anyways,
okay,
go on.
so I was gonna go to my buddy's apartment. He was still at work, but I was gonna go over there afterwards. Him and another guy, we were gonna play some video games and shit, and just hang out. And I'm like, all right, dude, I'll pregame for you. We'll have some fun. And I have some Tito's. I got some Sprite, some vodka Sprite. I had a couple of them, I'm fine. And I go over there, and apparently I barely remember this. He's like, dude, where'd half your bottle of Tito's go? I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, you already drank half the fucking bottle. I'm like, oh, I did? Apparently I was like already hammered by the time I got to his place, since I hadn't drank in a while, and I accidentally mixed my drinks like half and half.
Does this story go anywhere, or
Yes, it goes.
you're
to the
taking a
fact that
long time to get there?
What's part of it? The fact that I accidentally drank up half a bottle of vodka without knowing.
Dear,
I did.
that was beautiful. Good job.
Nice job, dear.
And then if
Oh my
you'd stop
gosh.
fucking shitting on my story, I can finish it.
Oh, sorry.
And then, I meander on. I drink probably another quarter of the bottle.
I'm
like,
sorry, dear. Some asshole's talking over you.
Shut the fuck up. Doof isn't talking.
He is too.
Just get to the point. You puked.
You cat puked?
The way I puked was funny because I'm like, we're just hanging out. I'm like, hey, I'll be right back. And then I never came back from the bathroom. I'm just hurling in there. My buddy walks in. He's like, dude, I gotta pee. I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. So he just pees in his shower. I think I woke up from his toilet at like 3 a.m. and just wandered home because my apartment was close by.
That's the worst.
And I was hungover the entire next day, just chilling in my bathroom, throwing up until I worked the night shift.
Garg, I got a little bored. Was there a point to the story?
Fuck you, cat puke.
He doesn't like Tito's.
I hope you fucking choke to death on a pretzel.
Well, it'd be a pizza if I'm making it.
It doesn't make any fucking sense. I try to bring up this topic to relax a bit.
Don't they
and
have
you
pretzel pizza?
fucking
Is that not a
antagonize me.
thing?
You just got to tell better stories, man. That was taking forever.
It wasn't that bad.
It was like 30 seconds before you interrupted me, and it was going to be done 15
got-
seconds later.
I got bored and I wanted to talk to Deer. I'm sorry.
I just remembered I had Garg at like 62%
Oh.
because you're always
Reasons?
screaming.
Garg does.
I like
I was
when
like,
random
"Hey,
people
why
come
is-
in
Why is Garg?
to like
why
my
is Garg-
channel, and they'll be like, "Hey, you looking for a scrim?" I'm like, "No, get the fuck out!" And they're like, "Ah." Yeah.
Oh, free agency is officially over for this first round.
Whenever people tell me that they have me on like some odd percentage, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. I would too.
Garg,
or
I have you at
would.
100%.
Hey, you haven't been back on Discord for long enough.
Yeah, I turned you back to 100.
Ooh,
Dear, if I just turned you to like 200, because I
Yeah,
can't hear you at all.
That's understandable. I mean, I just got a new mic, but it's a
Yeah,
little-
yeah. You're not
only a
squeaking,
little
so
bit.
you improved.
Yeah.
Dear, how much is your team going to win by in this half?
That's a good question. I mean, hell yeah, plays defense. So I'm gonna say
You guys got Mac and Back and some balls as your D. You can't lose. They're never going to be out.
think
You know,
we
two
can
players
one-
that I really want to see play together are Hell Yeah and just Yep.
Yep.
Yep and Hell Yeah.
Is Yep somebody else, or is that always just been Yep? Is that a new guy?
Yep is just Yep. He's like a new perennial superstar
Gotcha.
rookie.
He's prenatal. Is that what you said?
Yeah, he's prenatal.
Spacey still here? Did I make you too angry and you leave? Nice.
You did it. He really did not take kindly to you shitting on a story.
It took forever.
did
Yeah, fuck you,
not.
Captain. It was less than a minute long. You have no sense of time. Fucking idiot.
You
God.
literally started talking within the first 10 seconds. You were like, this is taking forever. You were like the story equivalent of Are We There Yet?
Just call me
And
John
that movie
Ralph.
fucking sucks.
Yes.
I go get some chips and I come back immediately to this conversation.
Did you turn your chips into pizza?
No, that doesn't make any fucking sense.
You're
I turned
right.
them
You
into
got
my-
me there.
I turned them into shit
Yeah, or-
eventually, probably.
Probably. Well, there is puking.
Well,
I
you
guess.
never know if I just die in between then and now.
No, true, but won't you still shit? Unless you're
That's
like
true, but I wouldn't
mid-digested.
know why we're
I don't know.
unless
why
I get
we're
like
going for that.
incinerated.
Dude,
Oh,
this
me
is
too.
this is what the stream's been like the entire time.
Yeah, I can't wait till these people watch this shit back and be like, "What is happening?"
So they can't do that again.
I don't think at a single time any of us have actually identified ourselves either.
Just an
Should probably stay
NLTP
that way.
Yeah, I agree.
NLTP wide ban of us three.
Disciplinary announcement.
Just- the disciplinary announcement just says we can't stream anymore. Like no actions. They're just not allowed to talk on any streams.
Fuck
Be
that.
more than they did against
Oh,
Ball.
some balls 12.
Oh.
You ruined it. You messed it up.
I want to do this every Wednesday
Here's
night
a
that I'm
best
online.
for-
I don't
This
know
is
if
way
I
better.
can.
This is
Oh,
I feel like
what a
people
not like I got
don't
anything
have
better to
it.
do on a Wednesday night.
Dude,
Yeah.
why is blue team fighting for red team's pup all the time? They're not gonna
is
get
a
it.
mistake. You go for mid and you're on.
Yeah.
I learned that
Unless
from-
the other team just entirely bails their pup, but they shouldn't.
Getting their pup is more of a happy
Ugh.
accident.
It's a good boat, right? Like
Unless you chain them like a G.
that's
There we go.
see if you don't grab with the tag pro there, you don't allow that cap.
Yeah.
I disagree.
You know what
What?
I like about
Oh,
games is just balls flying everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
just everyone's like, oh, there's a bomb here.
I must hit it.
because they exist. That's why I love it. It's just complete chaos, and if you know where to look,
Oh
there's,
no.
there's some form of tag pro being played that isn't completely retarded.
Oh.
Like it's
I
like
try-
bombing run, but it's smart.
So when I had my friend visit me last season and I made him watch my tag pro game, he was just sitting there going, "What the hell is happening?" He's like, "I think you just scored, maybe."
It does sort of look like just pinball.
It's just like everyone's just like randomly going.
Yeah.
My girlfriend just gets bored and doesn't pay attention.
Well, if you don't know like
Sounds
what
right.
the game is or how to play it, it does look like nonsense. Like
Oh,
if
yeah.
you just look at like the center of the screen and just watch everybody, it looks like nonsense.
Yeah, especially if you've never like realized how hard it is to control a ball in the game.
Right.
I think if you even know what's going on, it still looks like nonsense.
Yeah, to a degree.
That's why you need a JBay to commentate so that you know what's actually happening.
Yeah, J-Bay's so good at commentating Tabro games that I never even bother.
We're never gonna further help anyone understand this game with our comments.
No, God no.
Talking about beer and stuff.
I don't know. Maybe something we ranted about here will click
That
in
was actually
somebody's
a good
head.
fit,
Will
Bong.
become the best.
Jeff,
tag
come
group
back
player.
in like 6-7 years and you can talk about beer with us.
Hey, I'm not that young.
He's also Canadian.
Oh, that's why he is actually that young.
So he's like 20 in U.S. years.
Yeah. The-
What
like
is he in
dog years,
Dog
but-
years,
yeah.
yeah.
U.S. Canada time rate.
yeah. What's that in American years?
Hey,
I'll get Bartletted.
I think
Glizzy, go,
Jed's been
go,
around
go, go,
forever.
go, go, go. You're faster than Macon.
Wasn't Glizzy supposed to be like some kind of new, like, of
Beef
age
Juki,
type
yeah.
of player?
This,
No, I
this
think he's
team
still
has been
underage.
Oh.
So good. at
Is-
He ain't-
winning.
Is Glizzy one of the?
illegal?
God damn it! Stop saying
No,
that.
but was it last season or the season before that? Where
I don't know who
people were like
Glizzy is.
hyping him up. He got like 18 starter minutes, and
Dude.
then I think he
I have
Turd
no
just
idea what you're
bullied
talking about.
people. Wasn't that the Have Mad season? Was it that long ago?
Was it that long ago?
I think
no,
it
I thought
That hasn't been around in forever.
it might have just been last season. I'm gonna look him up on Tag Pro League, and if he's not on there, then it was last season.
Okay, deal.
Last season isn't on Tag Pro League, right? 'Cause
Correct.
that was before it was MMA.
Despite
Yeah. Type
everyone.
dead.
despite the promises, yeah.
I made a whole thread about it, and nothing came.
Yeah,
of
it was last.
It was last season.
Nice move, Sunball 12.
Oh wait,
Good job.
now I'm
Isn't Tag Pro League,
confused.
like just a mini project for someone.
No, he was on Tag Time Theater. Maybe it was season 13. No, it was. I don't. I played
Tag
against
Time
him on-
Theater was a refined team. Season 12.
I don't know.
They were here on season 13.
Tag Time Theater was?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Tag Time Theater, right? They were
Ah,
TTT.
Dear fine. Yeah, TTTTTT. All the TTs.
TT.
Didn't we play against them?
Me and you?
Yeah,
I don't know.
like on market.
Dear, if you're clearly smarter than me.
That's what
Smartness
it
has
is.
nothing to do with
Oh
winning.
my god.
Which one, Naga or Glizzy? which
Naga.
which lack of
Both.
chasing
A bit of both.
got you going?
Oh my
Oh
god.
no.
Oh no.
Oh no, you hate to see it.
Who's winning?
What's going on?
Bread team, the Mac and Backins.
Well, I know
The Mac
this
and Baggins have been kind
Did
of
they
cleaning
win
up.
last one too?
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Yes, they did.
It's
Dear
Wait, wait, is this
Season
the last
minutes
one?
restriction.
There's
this
one
is the
more
last
after
one.
this.
No.
One
th-
more half
there's
after
there's Heinz more, yeah.
No, I thought we already saw.
That's good.
I thought we saw.
Guard.
Guard.
As much as you want this to end early, there's
No,
still
this is-
another
this-
one
no.
after this.
No, not another game.
Yeah,
No,
there's
this
another
This is
half.
the last
There's another
game.
half.
Okay,
Yeah, we already
yeah,
saw.
one more
that's what I
half.
meant.
We already
That's what
watched
I
the
meant.
Giphy.
This is the last game. Okay.
I thought you were just being wishful.
No,
Oh, we have a lag out.
I mean,
Oh,
I was
never
in a
mind.
way.
No, he's
Oh,
just,
yeah, grab
I was
he's
it.
just
hoping it wasn't
extreme
on
boating.
Lag is lagging out.
Dear, get in there, baby.
Dear, if you're MVP right now, you deserve the
You're
game ball
VP.
You're the stream's MVP
for sure.
because we just happened to start paying attention
When you got here,
And I'm kind of getting over that part of it.
the paying attention. Yeah, okay.
yeah,
I-
it's
yeah.
not boring.
To be honest, I never really was. I was more just observing, like not really.
It was technically in front of my face.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's on a monitor.
If it wasn't Googling like Paul Bettany or the definition of pizza, it was in front of my.
It's like when I'm reading stuff on Reddit and I'm listening to music, and
Like when you're watching porn.
I'm clearly not retaining anything that I'm reading to myself.
So, have you ever been taken by surprise by the whole GIFs having sounds now?
Oh yeah,
Isn't that just called a movie? Like
Well,
a clip?
it's also technically called GIF, but anyways.
Jive?
We're not going to have that debate here.
A
today.
I was trying to start it. Yeah.
I can't. My throat already hurts.
Yelled too much about the pizza.
Well, I
But I'd
won
be
that one.
lying.
I won
I'd be
that one.
lying. I'd be lying if I said that I haven't been just going through Reddit, clicking a GIF of some chick getting plowed and suddenly you're like, pop, 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 pop. Like, oh fuck.
But never done that.
Clearly, we browse the same subreddits.
It's like I'll just mix my regular stuff with just a random
Dips
porn.
gotta
GIF.
get out.
Like it'll just have just a random like porn thing in there too.
Yeah.
Like just 'cause I'm like, it's not even like for beating off. It's just like
Right.
I'll just open it and be like, oh, let's see what's going on here.
Right.
And then if it has sound and it's not muted, very, very suddenly you're about to hear a bunch of wet, sweaty smacking. And it's like, oh fuck, I wasn't ready for the noise. And you'll hear like,
And I'm just like,
the
Well, I also
you
have
know the porn star noise.
I
and what
also
the
have
girls sound like.
surround sound too.
Oh
And
no!
I live in an apartment, so like I'll just be like, okay, click this, and it'll open and be like, ah! I'm like,
Yeah,
oh
and
no,
then-
close.
You're like, and you'll hear like the yeah. You're like, oh no.
Daddy. No.
Oh, that's my favorite. You see the title, and it's like, "Slutty stepsister bangs your stepbro and stepdad before mom gets home." Like, what the fuck?
Oh, that just makes me think of the best joke ever said. Or it's not even a joke. It's just more of a statement. A really alpha statement. You ever suck your dad's dick to know what your sister tastes like?
Oh my god,
You heard it here first.
You heard it here.
that's a classic.
Maybe not first, but
You did hear it here.
you did hear it. Where do we go from there? There's another half.
Yeah, we have 10 more minutes plus however long it takes to earn to pee.
Guys, we can do this.
I'm gonna give a quick NSFW warning here.
You're gonna wait until 54 minutes into this for your NSF warning.
This is probably the most graphic thing to be said tonight.
Okay.
But I saw a GIF for all of you, so we can all be one person. And there's that one dude in the crowd who's like, "It's pronounced Gife."
Jive. Yeah, I'm a big fan of the
Jive.
jive.
Fuck you. Fuck whoever says that for real. Go just.
You
fuck
digress. You digress.
Anyway, sorry.
Yeah, are we all getting banned by your next sentence?
Oh yeah.
No, it's just gross.
I don't.
So basically,
should I
it's
mute
porn.
myself? Like,
No,
No,
I'm
no,
ready.
it's fine.
My
It's fine.
body's ready.
You've probably seen something similar before. She's sucking a D. Dude explodes in her mouth a little bit,
Mm.
and she's just like, "Oh yeah," and it's like dribbling out her mouth, that kind of shit.
Mm.
And then she sticks her fingers in her mouth, pulls out the cum, then turns around, bends over, and fingers the cum into her butt.
I have not seen this.
And I go, "What the fuck am I looking at?" And I honestly, I wasn't sure how to feel about it. Like, it doesn't turn me on,
Right.
but I didn't know if I was grossed out or thought it was funny. Probably a bit of
Just
both.
dead inside.
Because it was, the chick was hot. It wasn't like a gross
Okay,
one. It was like
okay.
a hot chick doing it.
Have you
And it-
seen the one where she pulls cereal into her butthole and then puts like what is it? Some kind of cereal, Fruit Loops,
She
and then a
puts
chick
Fruit Loops
goes
her
in with a
beehole.
spoon. and eats it out.
Holy fuck.
No? Okay,
I haven't.
just
But,
me. I used to browse a what the fuck.
it's fucking funny. Well,
Alright.
it's basically like shrimping, but with cereal.
Yeah. Let's go on to more safe for work, wholesome things.
yeah, can we go somewhere back to where I'm comfortable?
What?
Alright.
You don't like the GIF?
I wasn't a big
Alright.
fan of it. No.
The new tagpro university is moving in. This is now officially declared a safe space.
This is now a safe space.
With free Wi-Fi. So,
Oh,
anyways, shit, I don't know where we can redeem ourselves here.
I didn't.
So, Cat, tell us about Detective Pikachu.
It's pretty good, man. There's a lot of Pokemon. They look weird. It's not quite like Sonic weird, but pretty weird.
Does Ryan Reynolds eat out Ash Ketchum's anus?
God.
That's the Ash Ketchum cameo.
No, but for a long time I was confused if
He just buries
Justice
his face
Smith
into his Pokeball.
was Will Smith's son.
Oh.
He's not.
Oh.
Maybe he is. The guy who plays it is not.
Oh. He's not Jaden Smith.
Correct. He's Justice Smith.
He's
Oh
not
my-
Karate
what the
Kid.
fuck? So I go to
You
Reddit,
sure
right?
he's not like the bastard child of Will Smith?
I mean, yeah.
Smith sort of like Snow in terms of last names. And
Like it's the most common last name, so
a little boring.
it is. It's
Yeah,
quite
yeah.
boring.
Smith and Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So okay, I'll promise I'll stop after I say this. But I go to Reddit to see if I can get, not to link anything, but just to see if I can immediately find a retarded title. And the very first not safe for work GIF I see is titled "Slowly Impaling Herself on a Cock."
Yeah,
It's so fucking violent.
it really is though.
It's like
porn is way too violent.
it's like why would I'm not interested in
Ooh, split.
somebody sounding like they're going to kill themselves on a penis.
Do you think we could make a porn name out of the names that are in here?
Considering
Making
the guy,
bacon. Making
no,
bacon
literally all
on
you need is mutilator.
And hell
Pretty-
yeah.
It's pretty much hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, it's pretty
mutilator,
good.
yeah, or either way around. Oh, mutilator, hell yeah.
what
Glizzy
about-
sounds kind of like Jizzy, I guess.
What about this? Dear Glizzy's all over Dennis Systems turd. Hell
Well,
yeah.
It's a shame Sunballs isn't in this game because he could fit in there.
Ah, yeah, Sunballs is. Well, Sunball 12 is here. It's a lot of balls.
It's just it makes me the number 12 in with all of this is slightly uncomfortable.
You think of an age?
Yeah, it's definitely an age thing.
Dude, Deerf is capping so much.
Yeah, he is. He was
Like,
mutilated.
I'm sure the rest of the team is playing well, but
Oh, hell yeah.
oh, Deerf. Deerfum.
He's gonna cap, isn't he?
I like when you say
Yep.
"oh dear," for it sounds like you're
Yep.
saying "oh dear."
Oh, dear. Do you know Deerf is fried backwards?
Oh.
Is that what his name means?
I think so. Glizzy did it!
Self-fried.
Because he's fried back.
Dear, you got to answer for your crimes.
Deerf, go cap.
Is it because he's
Deerf,
deep
Deerf,
fried?
Deerf. Oh.
I'm
He's so
gonna guess
big.
it's not like a weed reference. So
Yeah, I'm also pretty sure it's not a weed reference.
Why? Canadian smoke, look at Graham.
yeah, but it doesn't mean deer does.
Yeah.
Also, that just makes me think of pocket weed. Also smokes.
Oh, good old fucking pocket. weed.
Oh, when Deerf doesn't cap, it's bad.
It's such a funny name.
Pocket weed?
weed.
Is-
Yeah,
I miss him. He was a kind soul.
yeah.
Dude, it's so far past my bedtime.
It actually is pretty far past my bedtime, but I actually get to close tomorrow, so I'm up a little bit late.
I don't close anymore, which is a plus and a negative. Mostly a plus.
Oh, so
Luckily the meetings I have are tomorrow afternoon and not tomorrow morning. Today morning meetings.
I would absolutely despise any sort of meeting.
Yeah, meetings are the devil's anus.
Anywhere where I have to sit in a room full of people and we just
Oh,
talk for
it's just
hours
like 3 of us.
makes me think of
but-
tagpro.
That's even worse. More people means you can just easily not do anything.
Yeah, that's
But if there's
very
only
true.
3 of you, you have to contribute.
True.
God, Deerf is just getting out all the
Dude.
time.
Sometimes
I think
miss
I think
playing
it
Deerf.
had
Yeah, he definitely could have, but I
Yeah,
get it. It was close.
Yeah.
There was no reason to not give it a
I
shot.
mean, he kind of had to curl it perfectly, and also those blocks looked a little scary, so I get why he did.
Deerf's just got to learn to slam it in.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just got to impale himself.
With double
Onto the
RBs,
flag.
you gotta get that grab like
He's
that.
gotta mutilate.
I'm
them,
gonna
maybe.
feel like this is a cap here.
Vote it. Yes.
Oh, that,
Wasn't as long as I wanted.
you can tell that that's a scared young man.
Who
He
wants
capped
this
so
cap?
quick after he got defused.
Also, the longer you vote, the less you have a chance to cap. So I get what
Yeah.
he's doing.
Making bacon playing offense. You hate to see it.
Oh, I
He-
love to see it.
I kind of love.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you gotta hate to see it.
there wasn't a lot to see.
I think Macon needs a season where he plays offense.
I think he'd enjoy himself.
I think he would too. He'd be like, "Oh, this is why."
He was
Yeah,
like
like-
committed to not like caring.
No,
for
I
a
was-
bit, and,
I was
like,
having
now
this
he looked good.
discussion with Belanca yesterday. Like, nobody on B team wants to play defense because it always feels like nobody wants to play offense because it always feels like your own flag is out all the time.
Yeah, I get that.
So, like, the
True.
good players want to play defense.
That makes sense.
And yet,
You have more.
I guess that explains why I'm like, oh, let me play offense.
But yeah, it always seems like. Yeah. A B team offender always wins MVB though.
Yeah, well, like, just aren't that
Except for-
many
The last
solid
one I can
ones.
remember was like Code, and that was a long ass time ago.
I don't know who that is.
That's
So
not
it's
no.
probably pre-season 8.
That was yes, it was.
Also, I think it goes to show why me and ASAP succeeded on A team because the flag can always get out if you just grab nonstop, which is what happens.
Yes.
Because there's so many solid B team defenders that could be A team. Like I think that could actually play really well on A team, even better than B team if they could just go that extra step.
Mhm.
Because people aren't just retardedly grabbing all the time, like
Dude.
they are on B team.
I love just grabbing the flag, grabbing
It's
and
so
blocking
chaotic.
and grabbing.
It's so chaotic on B team.
Honestly, I thought you said grabbing is super erotic.
Well, I
it is.
mean, I
That's
pretty
awesome.
much did, didn't I?
It's a double meaning.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you guys like Colts?
Colts?
Yeah, either the horses or like crazy
No.
people.
Well, okay. If we're talking about the horses, no, because I'm
I
a
am
Titans
fascinated
fan,
by Colts.
but
Dude, I
Colts are very interesting and also shitty, but also interesting.
I recently watched.
Hey, Money Wobby.
Okay, well, I guess Ted Bundy isn't a cult. He's just a serial
No,
killer.
Yeah, he's just
but
was.
there's like that same like mental weirdness, right?
Yeah.
Between the two that
Well, I
allows
feel like
for
they
fascination.
fall along the
The-
same vein. I like both in terms of like.
It's not a cult because there's no organized organization.
Yeah, no, I understand that
But-
it's not a
No,
cult.
I know you're not. I'm
didn't-
just saying that, yeah, but like I see what you're saying. Where the mindset of some of the women who became obsessed with
yeah,
it
yeah.
is that similar, like fanatical.
And there's
Yeah,
something about like thinking you're like godly or like mentally superior type weird.
thinking you're serving
weird-
some greater purpose.
There's weird mental gymnastics that allow you to be in a cult or allow you to be a serial killer.
yes,
And so that's-
or a lack thereof mental
Yeah, yeah.
gymnastics even. Just
Um,
complete
Well,
apathy.
don't they
But-
say
did
predominantly
you see the
serial
new?
killers are of low IQ? It's very rare that people who murder.
There's a lot that are low IQ. Pretty much all of them are like sociopaths somewhere or the other.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, you can't kill that many people
Right.
if you care. Like,
Well,
you-
not only that, like the smarter people tend to want to get caught too. So
There's-
they end up actually getting caught, so they don't
Well-
exactly always fall into that serial killer spectrum.
Oh, that man just spiked himself.
So speaking of serial killers, Deerf over here has just been holding forever before grabbing that tag
Well-
pro and roaming bomb.
It's actually worth noting.
He
The main
has
reason,
almost 4 minutes of hold, 3.5 right now.
if you like study up, a main reason a lot of
Oh,
people
he's
don't
got
get
it.
capped again. Didn't get the tag though. It basically was a waste. You
Uh,
gotta get if you're gonna have
so-
flag.
So I
tag.
watched
There
that
it
new
is.
Ted
Oh.
Bundy special.
Good.
The
the movie or the
extreme
documentary?
the movie extremely
yeah, movie.
weird, wicked.
And the extremely wicked and like incredibly
Yeah.
vile and evil.
That
or
could-
whatever.
Yeah, I really liked it because it was like told from the girlfriend of Ted Bundy point of view,
Yeah.
and I
It's
thought it was
very
really
interesting.
interesting to see like a different perspective on it.
Yeah, it's not from the
'Cause-
killer or law
But
enforcement.
isn't that
Exactly.
predominantly fictional?
Yeah.
I
don't
don't
think
It's
he really-
sensation. The personal, the I think the personal
sensationalized.
Well, I
relationship
don't
is
think he really
sensationalized.
had a steady girlfriend. He had a girlfriend early on.
Yeah, I think that is the part that's a
that's-
little bit fake. Yes.
But like they make it clear that she's not with him throughout.
So it's like a
most of it, but, like,
docudrama.
She's
kinda.
based
Yeah,
off
yeah.
someone he did actually date. Obviously a different name. And
I thought
think
it was more-
No, I think it's the same name.
Is
I
it?
thought his
Yeah,
I thought they
because-
changed it. Maybe they didn't because he didn't kill her, so they didn't have any.
Yeah.
injury.
Yeah, I thought his in real life relationship with women were a lot more brief, like actual non-killing.
Well, yeah, he
really.
couldn't keep
Ooh,
anybody 'cause he wasn't
mutilator.
trying to. But...
Ooh, mutilator.
Oh,
dear.
serial
Deer's like,
killer
it's my
man.
cap and I want it now.
Fucked him up. God damn.
I feel like Mutilator's been getting kind of screwed over this half.
Dude, the cap off of 10 buddy thing though, and I'm pretty sure someone married him when he was in
Oh
prison.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Pretty
the
sure.
That happens a
crazy
lot.
girl who just like became obsessed with him throughout the trial. Yeah.
Yeah, they just get married and then he got executed. It's like,
Well,
oh,
they got married during the trial because like it's a technically like a legal thing.
okay, yeah, that is when he got famous too. I think he did it for that reason because it like,
Yeah.
helped him out.
All right, well that's
Anyway,
it.
Ted Bundy.
Hey, yeah.
This stream was brought to you by Ted Bundy.
Good convincing games by the winner.
I think Deerf was the winner here.
Yeah, Deerf definitely
was
gets
the
my
winner.
vote for MVP of this game.
Oh, for sure.
My vote goes to Ted Bundy, but
Oh.
Deerf.
You know who mine goes to? Tom. What a great character.
No,
Fuck
oh my god.
hell. My
Mine
vote goes to
goes-
Cat Puke's fucking pretzel. Cat Puke-
Yes.
Also, my MVP vote, Cat Puke's incredible patience.
Yeah, thank you.
Except for when you're telling a story.
God damn, dude, your stories are so slow sometimes.
It wasn't even slow. You know how fast I talked about pizza too? You know there's a reason.
Just tell me what you want to tell me.
There's a method to the madness of Ted
All right,
Bundy.
Talkie Hole, are we out? We out of
Are we
here?
done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, do we have an outro? Make sure to subscribe
Are we
and
still on stream? No one is going to hear this.
Touch that like button.
Touch his Taki hole.
give him a heart, give him that follow.
Send him a dick pic. Do whatever you gotta do. Show the man some love.
Donate sperm.
Yeah.
Send him a Mother's Day card.
Somebody will want it. Maybe. Unless it's ours.
No,
Then
that was
no.
entertaining, guys.
Hey, I'm glad you were
One word.
entertained.
Technically, entertainment can
You
come
give me
from.
work because I have to put spoiler warnings and shit in there. But yeah.
You have to put Ted Bundy spoilers at the end there.
He goes to jail.
He dies.
Yeah, I even said he got executed. That's how his life ends. Spoilers.
Oh,
Alright. I think it's time for bed.
I agree.
Clock just struck 10. Perfect time.
11. But
Yeah, whatever. Fuck the East Coast.
My time's real.
Yeah,
All right.
it's 11 o'clock real time, 10 o'clock better time.
I'll take that. I can take better time.
Yeah, actually, I'd prefer it being 10 o'clock, to be honest.
Central time better time for sure.
Yeah. Because then I could still drink. If it was
Okay.
Central Time.
Good night.
Okay, good
Bye.
Bye.